Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Forest for the Trees.
Welcome back.
I am, of course, the DM Rindis, and thank you, phone. I'm so glad you told me that I'm live now. I am Rindis, and players, go ahead and reintroduce yourselves and who you are.
I'm Sky. I'm getting into on the stream. Can't really find me anywhere because I don't do much, but I'm with my friends, so yay!
Hooray.
I'm Morphine. I play Tola, the Turtle Sorcerer.
I'm Jay, and I play Lee, who has just been revealed to be a would-be princess
Of the Wood Elfin State.
who just had a vision of her fiance getting murdered.
Dun, dun,
Hey!
dun, dun, dun.
Why the fuck would you yay that?
Frost.
I haven't. You know what time I woke up today?
It's your own fault.
Can guess.
Yeah. But I am super sleep deprived, but I've drank a lot of caffeine. You know what that does? Makes me loopy as fuck.
Frost,
It's
are you
perfect
still
for
alive?
Sky, so it's fine.
Kinda.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Frost. I'm playing Braden, the Halfling Ranger.
All right.
Yay! You sound as enthused as Morph.
All right. So last we
It's
left.
true, he does sound as enthused as Morph.
It's true. So last we left our heroes, as Lee said, she had discovered that the royal family of Ralia had been assassinated through one of her dreams. This was confirmed as news travels rather quickly, magically, and a crier had confirmed that some regicide had fallen upon the country. She revealed to the group a bit of her family history and that she is kind of important to the Saint of Fate, at least as far as the Wood Elves are concerned.
I think I revealed it to the alchemist
You revealed it to
Halivard.
Halivard.
Oh, right, yeah,
Yeah.
she
And Sardonyx, not us.
not to the group, but she revealed in secret. You guys also got to meet members of the Tal Harim, which are tiefling desert-dwelling tribes, in the form of Guardman Darwin's wife and his newborn son, both of which were surprises to him.
Surprise!
Yes,
He didn't even know he had a wife?
yeah, desert societies are a tricky thing like that. You go out on shore leave one day, you come back married. You know, it's kooky. It's a very interesting story. You should probably ask him about it sometime. Anyways, you guys had accepted the request for heroes from the Guild of Heroes, and you are under assignment now for... brain, readjust. You have taken on an application for the Guild of Heroes. You will be evaluated, that's the word, or words, evaluated by guild member Stanwick Baldwin, who has some ruins in the nearby country that he wants you all to investigate with him, and your performance within the ruins will evaluate if you are guild material. And so he had given you some time to gather your things, and then you were going to meet him once you are ready. And we begin.
And I believe we just did shopping and glossed over that when we were...
Yes, you all glossed over shopping over the week. Our little hiatus.
I got a good deal on a finger trap.
You did get a great deal on a finger trap.
If we use that to defeat the villain, then...
Hey,
One, I'm gonna laugh, and two, I'm gonna be a little disappointed with Rin.
every magic item is important. Also, we just got a ping. What was that? Forge Breaker is now hosting with 5 viewers. Forge, you are fabulous and I love you. Alright. So,
Sharing the love!
sharing the love. So, gang, are you all done with your shopping then?
Yes, I don't have anything to buy until level 4, really.
All
I
right.
believe I'm done, yes.
And
I think I bought my potion.
just for posterity, just recite what you all ended up buying at the shops, since it was done off screen.
2 healing potions. That was
Okay.
it.
Also,
Also-
2 healing potions.
Also, 2 healing potions.
Braden, did you buy anything?
I did not.
Okay. So, you all gather up and you make your way out of Stillwater, traveling off into the countryside, towards the hills in the west, where Baldwin said he would be waiting for you all. It's not a long journey. It takes probably hour and a half to get into the hillside there where some of these ruins are located. And by the time you get there, it's about midday, so it's not, too stressful, and you guys don't expect to be there for very long. But as you approach, you make sight of him standing rather impatiently with a pocket watch in hand. And he's standing outside of a cave complex. And these caves open up onto the side, and directly on the side here, there's a set of iron doors that are partially opened already. There's also a statue here of an armor-clad human individual, looks to be male based on the physique, but it's in one of those guard statuesque kind of figures where it's got the shield at their feet and they're holding the sword by the grip with both hands, and they're just kind of stoically looming over anyone who's looking at it. But as you approach, you see him, close his pocket watch, and he adjusts his glasses, and he's like, it's about time you had arrived. I had given you leisure to go shopping, but I had not expected it to take nearly this long.
Have you not been shopping? It always takes a while.
Yes, but some of us have more pressing matters to do than entertain the 4 of you.
Like what?
Real work.
Like
So,
what?
This guy just looks really confused.
He kind of looks between you two and shakes his head, and he reaches into his bag and he pulls out a piece of paper and he unfurls it a little bit and he clears his throat and he says, "This is going to be a standard sweep and clear dungeon delve. There are creatures within that should be within your ability to deal with. There is treasure that should be at the end of this for your procurement, that you do get to keep for completing the trial as well. And should none of you die, if you make it out and do not have to flee or run for terror, you will be considered worthy candidates for the guild."
Sky gives this man a shifty look. He then just sidesteps over to Braden and whispers in his ear in Halfling, "This sounds fishy. How does he know there's treasure? How does he know there's creatures? I feel like the guild just stuck a whole bunch of creatures in here for us to fight."
Green's gonna give it a second and whisper back, "Yeah, I think that's the point. It's like a test they set up to see if people would do something with it."
That's weird.
Since you're just whispering and not making an attempt to try and...
Whispering in Halfling. Does he speak Halfling?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I want to do this just out of amusement. No, I was going to give it about a 25%. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, I was going low. So no, he doesn't. So he's watching the two of you talk in Halfling, and he rolls his eyes and he...
While he's talking, by the way, I also should have mentioned that I also got some kind of more common clothes so I didn't stand out so much.
You did mention that at the end of the last session, so yes.
Does he seem pretty distracted by the 2 halflings right now?
Yes, he's rolling his eyes in annoyance at their antics, but otherwise is waiting for them to finish so he can continue.
While he's focused on them, would I happen to have advantage on trying to sneakily soil his shoes?
Roll me a wisdom check. That's a save, but it's still the same thing, so...
Sorry.
19, oh, it's fine. Like I said, it's the same thing, so it's not really like it's wrong. You know that it's probably not in your best interest to do that right now, since you're being tested to join his organization, so probably doing anything to antagonize him wouldn't be in your best interest.
Even playing jokes.
I mean, I'm just telling you what the common sense would be. I'm not saying you can't do it.
All right, I'll hold off for now.
Yeah, probably not a good idea at the start of your test.
Well, finishing up with Braden and him being like, yeah, I kind of agree, but what else do you expect? This guy's gonna be like, okay, let's get started. He draws one weapon just so he has hand free, and he's gonna go investigate the statue, see if there's any writing on it or anything like that.
So does Lee.
Tula and Braden, what do you?
Said something.
What?
I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, he kind of oh no, as they wander off, he looks at the two of you and he's like, yes, as I was saying, I will be going in with you. This is a guild sanctioned event, so I'll need to be keeping an eye on your actions and evaluating your teamwork abilities and your overall nice roll, your overall proactiveness within the confines of a dangerous area. So once you are ready,
Does that mean you're gonna help, or are you just dead weight?
You see, you see him, or Braden and Tula, you see him write something down real quick and doesn't look very happy about it. Yes.
That does not answer the question.
Indeed.
Tola pinches the bridge of his nose between two claws.
Yep.
I just pat
anyways.
Sky on the head and continue my study of the statue.
Yes. So this statue here, there's a plaque at the base of it. It looks a little moss overgrown, but once you brush it aside, it's written in common. It says, "Order of the Ivory Griffin."
Does anyone know what, what's the Order of the Ivory Griffin? And I look to the people that actually have a good history check.
Checking to see.
The Order of the Ivory Griffin is a Rallian Knight Order, specifically based out of Dussel. This was one of the more respected Knight Orders. There are usually like 2 or 3 specialized Knight Orders within each province. This was like the most highly decorated one. They were known for protecting the villages on the Rallian border during the War of Reclamation, and they specifically acted in a battle that Lee especially knows. This was the battle was called. I've been waiting so long to link this one. Where did I put that note? Where's my lore? There it is. This was called the Battle of Windspire Pass, and basically Windspire Pass is a region near Stillwater that this battle was fought at, and with the Warforged basically mopping up the Saint of Fate forces in the north, a lot of the southern forces hadn't yet gotten these Warforged, so a lot of it fell on human and halflings to defend the area. But this was more of a counter offensive against the Saint of Fates, as they were trying to retreat through this pass. And the Knights of the Ivory Griffin led the charge against the retreating forces, but they took a crushing defeat as Deathwatch held the pass with only 3 members and managed to not only rout but severely cripple the Ivory Griffin Knights.
Right then, don't ever fuck with Deathwatch.
Don't ever.
I explained all of that out loud.
Don't ever fuck with Deathwatch. And I wrote it out a little more detailed, but I was paraphrasing here. But I'm gonna link this over to you, Shay.
Huh.
So it's in the lore tab, but it's a little more detailed there. But more or less what I summarized. Oh, did it go through? I didn't link it for the bot. Gotta always remember the bot. There we go. So yeah, Windspire Pass. Yeah, but the lesson there is don't fuck with Death Watch. Speaking of, what's everybody's passive perceptions?
Not
Bad.
great.
14.
13.
11.
Mine is also 14.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, once that's all said and done, Stanwyck is like, are we ready to begin, or are you going to recite more history for us? And
Hey!
he doesn't
Guy
actually.
says-
He actually doesn't look annoyed by that one. He's genuinely just kind of nodding, and he's impressed. And he's like, I'm surprised the elf didn't embellish her people's victory a little bit more.
It's like, hey, Sky says, turning around, arms on his hips, not understanding at all. Not understanding that he's impressed. History is important.
Indeed.
What my mother always told me.
My ears twitch, but I don't say anything. Yes, I'm ready.
Great. Well then,
Chula.
I'll go ahead and open the door for us, and you all can begin. I will be following behind at a safe distance. And so he moves up, and you see him. He doesn't move to open the doors himself, but he takes out a wand and he taps each door and steps back as they creak their way open, revealing the passageway.
Out of character. Ah! Knock.
I'm actually impressed you knew that.
No, that was out of character. Sky does not know that. Sky doesn't know magic.
Right. Leading into this corridor, though, it is pitch black. First of all, it's built into a hillside, so there's no natural light pouring in outside of what's revealed from opening the door.
Sky just sighs. Great. Pulls out a torch in his left hand. Lights it.
All right, let me add your light. It's light. That's 20 and 20?
20 and 40.
20.
Are there any, like, unlit sconces inside?
Do you have dark vision?
He does.
I do not.
I thought somebody did.
I don't.
The elf
Specifically,
would.
not me. The elf would.
Yeah,
Down
there
the
are
portal.
actually unlit sconces. Actually, they're not even unlit sconces. They're more like hoops to stick torches on, but you can see that they've long since been abandoned.
So
And then-
no actual torches in them.
No.
Nothing to actually light with prestidigitation.
Nope.
Cool.
How many of these seem to line the walls, as far as I can see?
They're about every 20 feet.
Okay.
And they'd probably start right about here, just so it's not immediately in the doorway too.
I know that.
So, who else is good at listening?
Like there. Like there.
If not you, then probably Brayden.
So I go in, I pull another torch from my bag, and I stick this one in. I'm gonna make a lot of work for you. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh
Rin.
yeah, you're fantastic.
Don't
No, I'm kidding.
don't make the light sources. I'm just doing this for a different reason. I take another torch, I light it, I stick it in the wall, and I turn the others. This is so we don't get lost.
Smart.
I'm marking the path so that way the torches tell us where we've been.
That's actually very bright for you, Sky. I'm proud.
That's quite
What do you
clever.
mean that's bright for me? I say with a harumph and cross my arms.
Brandon
See-
immediately points at the torch and goes, "Get it, bright."
Yeah, Stanwyck also
Out of
looks-
character. Ah!
Stanwyck also looks quite impressed by that, and he's like, resourceful, and he scribbles some more down. I'm gonna put it here anyways, because fuck you telling me what to do.
Anyway, I'm taking the lead, guys.
Yep.
I can't see anything past the door.
Oh, hold on.
I'm going-
Don't go yet.
Oh,
I need to make sure you
Make
all
me
can
a global white source.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that everybody can see it. Oop. I don't think I set that so everyone can see yours. All players see light. There we go. Yeah. Now you can see, right? Morph?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see when I move?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So yeah,
real quick,
as you all go ahead.
who else has their courage bar?
I do. Candy bar of heroism.
No,
Yes,
I don't
we had
have
3.
one.
I flick one.
never-
I
You
flick,
gave one to Toby, if
you
I
gave one to
remember.
me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm holding the other one.
I have one as well. You gave one to me as well.
Would anyone else like the other one?
No,
I was
thanks.
gonna give mine to Tola if he wanted it. I'm very heroic as it is,
Mhm.
and he could add a character. He could use the 10 hit points. I make my own now.
As you guys are moving down, you're seeing that the floor is actually really nicely designed. It's got these nice checkered patterns, and it's dusty and cobwebby, and it looks like it's seen better days. But overall, it looks like in its heyday, this would have been a really nice looking place for some knights to hang out and hole up in. As you're rounding that corner, Sky, you definitely see that there's a skeleton in a crouched position with a spear stuck through its gut. The skeleton itself is still dressed. It's in decaying-looking armor and tattered cloth, but it looks like it didn't get moved after it got stuck there.
Found a body, a really, really, really old body.
I'm gonna try to look and listen out for anything, any noises, or I'm gonna try to watch for anything that looks like it might be dangerous.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate stealth.
I see nothing.
Better you than me.
You see everything.
Brain
As
will
I'm-
take a look around.
Oh, I'm playing as
Unless
me.
it's still on.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't play as yourself.
19 stealth. I'm just moving silently.
Okay. For the
Okay,
as
nothing
far as
there.
Braden.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Braden is clip clopping. So yeah, Braden, you're keeping an eye out though, and Lee, you don't hear anything. But there are 2 doors. Go ahead.
Following your layout, torch here.
Okay. Hold on. Because it's actually not a whole lot of work because I can copy paste.
I would like to take a look at this spear and see if it's anything special.
Absolutely. Roll me a history check.
And while she does that, I am listening to this door.
You recognize this as a wood elven spear.
I want to take it.
So, Lee, you go and you grab it. It looks old. It looks like it's been there for a while. And as you pull on it, the skeleton jostles and looks quite fragile. And give me a athletics. You're very careful with this. To the point that you don't disrupt the skeleton. You're able to kind of pry it without breaking the overall frame. Like, it loses a couple fingers because it had died clutching the spear to itself. Like it was trying to stop itself from getting impaled, but it didn't. But as you pull it back, you see that the shaft of the spear is still good, but the blade has rusted over due to being stuck in a person for an indeterminate amount of time.
I just pat the skeleton on the head and say, that must feel better.
And then it crumbles. Now, I'm sure you patted it lightly. Sky, you're going to look at this door here?
Listen and search for traps.
Listen and search for traps. Good old
What?
barbarian trap finder.
I have danger sense, so why not?
I mean, that's just to not get hit by the stuff, but yeah.
Exactly.
Would prestidigitation work to clean the rust off of the spearhead?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it would.
Okay, so noticing Sky has Lee has the spear now, Tola will reach out a claw and just clean that off for her.
Ooh.
As
Thank you.
it gets cleaned off, you notice that this is a really nice looking. The blade itself is cold iron, and it's got a leaf engraving on the blades. It's very elegant wood elven-y
If we
looking
run into any fairies, that'll really help.
weapon, but yeah.
Huh.
So you can mark down a cold iron spear.
An elf weapon for killing Fae. That's an odd one.
Well, not all they are very kind.
Odds
Some
are
are.
just dicks.
Also, cold iron also used to affect more than just Fae. I don't.
And ghosts. Also affected ghosts.
Does it?
It 3.5 it did, but this isn't 3.5.
Yeah.
Whoa, Braden, right on top of Lee.
Oh.
Halfling, bad touch.
Halfling bad touch. So, you rolled perception for that, or I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss an old roll.
It's 16 perception.
Okay. This door is not locked.
And do I hear anything on the other side?
No, sir.
And or will it explode?
Well, you're just looking at it, so no, it doesn't look like it'll explode.
You know what I meant.
Well, to clarify, investigation is checking for traps.
Oh, okay.
Perception still works if you want to look a thing over, but if you're specifically
Perception is a
looking for
once
traps,
over.
it's a once over as opposed to checking the lock and stuff for
Well,
any.
Okay. My
I'm-
investigation isn't great,
Mine is
but-
decent.
but I'm the tank, so
Let me assist.
okay.
Yeah, Shay learned that the hard way in Tomb of Annihilation. And then
I whispered
they're totally
to
separate
Lee, I don't hear anything, but I don't know if,
You're just
The door
lucky I
could be-
can't-
Yeah, I mean, even though Ellie got caught by traps, she was very quick to avoid them.
What did you say, Tola?
No, I was just talking to her and I was saying, you're lucky I can't cast Identify on the statue up front.
Whoop. Hello.
caught by traps, she was very quick.
Well, Shay, that's
What
what
was-
you sound like.
What?
Feedback loop.
Oh, I hate that sound. I hate the sound of my voice.
But it's adorable!
It is cute.
Well, thank you.
Anyway, I whispered to Lee, hey, I don't hear anything on the other side of this, but could you check it over for traps and stuff? These places are, it could happen, that kind of thing. And I move over to this door and I perception it as well. Just doing the listen thing. 21.
Lee, you are absolutely certain that door is safe. You got a good feeling about it.
This is the metric ton of bones all over again.
This is,
On-
why does that need to sound
On
so
that
sarcastic?
door, Sky, you can hear that there's some conversation going on the other side.
Okay, I dispatch over here. I hear something on to the north.
The north.
I will
Let's-
investigate the north door.
While you do that, let's wait for the others to catch up, and I just sort of wave them forward.
Could fix something up if you just open the door slightly and get a good view of them.
And then I back up.
9 investigation.
Yeah, you are once again confident that everything is great.
Okay, really quick, I whisper to the group, I don't hear anything on this side. just to be sure, I'm going to make sure it's clear. And I open the side door first.
I step back.
Brain's gonna take his bow out and get ready.
This one.
You're opening that one up first?
Yeah.
Okay. This one opens up to what looks like just a abandoned storeroom. For the sake of brevity, I didn't put anything in here just so it wasn't overly cluttered. But it looks like it was just an old storeroom. It was a place for the knights to hang up like traveling cloaks and old worn boots. It largely hasn't been touched since the facility was abandoned, because you can still see that there's a lot of like cobweb and dust covered assortment of stuff here. But it looks like there were people still here when whatever happened that caused the place to be abandoned. There's probably 4 or 5 sets of boots and some traveling cloaks. It just would have been the place. It was a store closet is what I'm getting at here. It was a place for them to store their traveling stuff before heading out.
Take a traveling cloak.
Is there anything valuable in there?
Not really. Yeah, although there's this big cloak, and I throw it up to the turtle. Moving over to this door, something I'm curious about. Does it open... If it doesn't open from... Oops, that's not helping. Goddamn ruler. Are the hinges here or here? Or are you not...
It doesn't matter. But it swings... It swings in, so it's going to open to the room.
I go to the corner here, and I look over at Braden, and I make a bow motion, telling him to hopefully take cover here, so that way he can shoot through the door.
I'm gonna move over and set up into position.
And he's gonna situate himself over here.
Oh, and then...
I'm going to be ready if anyone gets attacked. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Tola, anything for you?
I'm readying sleep the moment I see a cluster of enemies.
Okay, and I open the door quickly and draw my other axe.
The door swings open. This opens up into a larger common area. Sky, you're the only one with an immediate view, but you can see off to the left there's what looks like a large dining table with several chairs. To the right there's another door that leads off, and directly ahead, sitting in a little fire, are 3 individuals. They look exactly as they're dressed. They're clad in black, and they have weird, scary visage-looking masks on. But as the door gets kicked open, you see them all kind of turn and look, and they're like, "Someone's here. They've come. We should alert the others. Hurry!" And ready actions can go.
Casting at 2nd level.
Casting at 2nd level.
So I need...
Because I can't see anything, Braden can't do anything.
You should be able to see this guy.
Did that show?
Or does the light not work that way for you?
Not the light,
There we go. So yeah, they look like that. I'm just linking it right. So
basically this is all I can see.
Damn.
yeah, he's got a wall line of sight blocking him.
I'm a little upset about that, but...
28. Hold on. Let me... where are you centering it? Just kind of...
Since it's 20 feet, I'm going to kind of just center it
on the fire.
Well, the furthest guy, so that way it doesn't reach Sky.
Okay, so centered on the furthest guy. Then you see them all like start to get up, and they're like, "We have to go alert the others." And then the furthest one yawns, and he's like, "You have to. No, the dreams are coming back." And he flops over asleep, but the other 2 are still awake. And any other held actions?
Vicious Mockery on the only other one I can see.
This one
And...
on the right. I'm assuming that's your line of sight there. Cool.
Yep.
Go.
And I say, your birth certificate is an apology letter from a condom factory.
Wow.
Wow.
And is that a charm effect?
It's mind affecting, but I don't know if it's a charm.
Psychic? No, I don't think it applies then.
It's not a charm.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Boink.
Shit.
And he's just like, first of all, my parents love me. But he still takes the damage. Now we roll initiative.
It's like, I was a planned child. Thank you very much.
Exactly. They're like, my parents are proud that I made it through the early years. Infant mortality is no laughing matter.
For further reference, Vicious Mockery is simply an enchantment.
Okay. And it doesn't count as a charm. Cool. Everybody on the initiative?
Sky. And
No, I'm there. You mean
not
Braid?
Sky.
Or
Lee.
Braid's there.
Lee.
Lee. There we go.
Ugh.
Descending order.
Good night.
Yeah, person with the most decks. Last again.
Gotta pay attention, man.
About to throw that damn halfling racial out and re-roll that shit.
Alright.
Isn't that only once?
Alright, so combat
It is only
starts.
once.
Yeah, once a day.
The cultist who just got insulted, he's like, first of all, my parents loved me, and I think you need to just stay right there. And he starts chanting, and he casts a spell on you, Sky.
Still don't
I
see
didn't
Lee
say
in the
anything.
photo.
Why do I hear music?
Haha, battle music. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and cast a spell on you, which is hold person.
Oh crap.
So I'm gonna go ahead and need
Wisdom saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw.
Oh boy. That's something I don't have.
This is not a charm.
Oh boy. So yeah, you are held in place.
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. And for the sake of brevity, I will link paralyzed.
Don't let anything attack Sky in melee.
I'm mid kicking open the door, just frozen there.
So yes, you are incapacitated and can't move or speak. Creatures automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. Don't let anything hit the non-raging barbarian.
In melee.
In melee. For sleep, they get a saving throw
Oh
on their
no,
turn.
he's out.
He's just
He's out unless someone.
He's out unless someone uses their action on their turn to wake him up.
Okay. So
And the first one just cast hold person.
He
so
did.
He's
not
gonna
going.
wake him up.
So he's gonna finish his turn and move. 17 is asleep. Sky, you
Wisdom save.
are entitled to a save at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Wisdom save 8.
8. So you are still paralyzed.
Wisdom is not a good one for me.
I know. I'm so glad you were first. Tula.
That guy made a mistake. He moved into my line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
can
right
do
where he
a
needs to
few
be.
Things.
Although he really can't attack from that corner because of the way line of sight works. He's gonna get cover since it's ranged. You're on a corner and he's on a corner.
Well, he's not getting cover from me because
No.
even though I'm
talking
provoking,
to-
I'm walking in here.
I'm not on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not have
It's
your
not.
token selected?
Yeah, my mistake. I'm 10. I'm right beside.
Which one of you wants to go first then?
I
Braden
think that would
would
be
go.
Braden.
Braden
Brayden
goes
would
first
go
because higher
first.
dex.
Okay, Tula, there you are. So you are provoking by running by.
Yes,
So-
I'm definitely provoking, but I'm getting around the corner so I can hit him.
And he's going to give you a good shanky shake that misses.
Shanky shank that misses.
I hope you hit him.
Ooh, the question is, do I twin?
I hope you hit him. I just hope you hit him so that way he has to concentration the whole person.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely doing that.
You don't. Okay.
What?
I was gonna say you don't have to worry about hold person, but yeah, if you want to go for that, then sure. That'll save me a spell slot.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Meta Magic Twin Spell, spending a single point to copy Chaos Bolt,
Wow.
which I will then cast at the 2 cultists that are still awake.
Okay. So
So, first
Left and
cultist,
right.
the one... Huh?
I got
I
you.
was gonna go right to left.
That's fine. I'm just pinging which ones are hitting.
First Chaos Bolt.
Miss.
Ah. Second Chaos Bolt.
Hits.
Rolls for ow.
Wow.
And that means the element is... Let's go with acid.
Okie doke. So he takes 4 acid.
Yep.
Alrighty. So you fire off these twin bolts that shift in their prismatic colors before the first guy ducks out of the way and the second one gets hit by a green blob and he's like, I'm burning. Anything else? You move to cast. You done?
That is all I've got, yeah.
Ignore the turtle. Kill the halfling. And so he does. Runs in. And so he goes to... Ooh, it's 2 attacks. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Well, one of those hit. The other one certainly didn't.
Yep. And it's a crit.
It's an automatic crit.
Why
Thank
does it-
goodness it's a dagger.
Why does it not roll? Yeah, thank goodness it's a dagger. It's still not rolling damage, though. Oh. So, 2d4 plus 4. 9.
I wish I could give him
I
a
am
sound
lowball.
bonking for ignoring me, but I can't.
So you get, he kind of comes up and he's like, the Shattered One accepts your offering, and he guts you. Poke.
He does a very poor job of gutting.
I mean, he did all right. He rolled high and low. So, Lee.
This guy's still paralyzed.
Mhm.
Yes.
He's also getting stabbed. You're watching him get stabbed.
I didn't hit the one with the concentration check.
Primal Dragoon is now following.
I will step up behind Sky and lay a hand on his back and cast Lesser Restoration.
I suddenly feel a lot better.
And I'm also going to give them inspiration. I just lean forward and I say, you can kill them now.
Oh,
Snapping
Max-
out of paralysis.
Max Max pointed out something that I messed up on. The damage modifier isn't doubled on
Oh,
crits,
so I get 2
you
hit
only,
points left.
Yeah, so you took 7. Thank you,
Woo!
Max. One second. Lee, what did you say you were doing? Lesser Restoration?
Lesser Restoration, and I'm giving them inspiration.
Okie doke. Are you doing anything else for your turn?
I don't think I have anything else besides movement, and I'm going to stay behind the barbarian.
I
Okay.
can now move.
Yeah, so you're
You
paralyzed.
boys fucked up now!
So you're,
Whole person.
yeah, your paralyzed is over. Let me move this to the back so it's not blocking Lee. There we go. Yeah, your paralyzed is done. She's finished. Brayden, you're up.
Trying to think of the best. Go back here.
That would be a good way to shoot him.
Yeah, just go basically over Sky into the guy.
They are bigger than... Are they humans? Or human-sized?
They are human-sized. Oof. Roll me a D100, my dude.
No, I'm using my reroll.
Oh, right, you're a halfling.
It's also not once per day.
Oh yeah, it's just
you
anytime
can
on
only-
one.
Yeah, any one.
I'm going to reset my router real quick. Everyone keeps cutting out
Okay.
on voice.
11
Oh,
does miss, though.
Do much better, but I'll take it.
Well, he didn't crit fumble, so...
Yeah.
It's like you can't immediately crit fumble halflings.
Yeah. They're lucky. Alright.
And it's bullshit that it's not once per day. It's just forever.
Yeah, that's why that divination build is such crap. So this one is like, I'm going to warn the others. Keep them busy. And he books it for this door, and he's gone.
I swing around the corner.
What?
He's
The door is
provoking.
open.
The
He's
door is
provoking
open.
for me.
You're
But
right.
It makes
Go for it.
advantage, but I'm going to swing at him.
Yep, you can get an attack in.
Ha!
Captain.
Seven.
You can try and get an attack in. He's a slippery one, but yep, he's up and through that door. Braden's turn was done. He's still asleep, so I'm just gonna take him off the tracker. 18 was gone. Sky.
Sky flies into one of his trademark barbarian rages. Especially since he was just stabbed by this asshole.
You did just get stabbed.
When he goes super halfling, everyone, including the bookworm, gains 2 temporary hit points.
Hooray! Is it everybody or everyone you consider an ally?
Every ally within 10 feet.
Okay.
No, your cultists do not get tempted.
Your
Well, I
cultists do
wanted.
not gate.
He said everyone. I just wanted to be certain. Okay, so yeah, cool. You fly into your
This
rage.
effective act is activated. Each creature of my choice in the aura, which is 10 feet, gain 2 temporary hit points as ice spirits, inure it to suffering.
Okay, I added it on to Lise, and she is not here currently.
Not
And well,
And then I'm going
disadvantage
to-
is now following. That is an awesome name.
I'm going to just wiggle my way through his legs
Okay.
and teach him why you should never let the barbarian flank somebody. Hopefully.
I mean, hopefully. You said that last time and missed.
Shh. Swing 17.
It's-
Swing 23.
Hits. Double hits.
That is a total of 9 damage. I am rolling low today.
99. Alright, so he takes 9. He's still standing. But he looks pretty hurt by it. Oops, almost hit 99.
Hey, you can re-roll that 3. It was a 1.
No, I can't. It's D20s only.
Is it D20s only?
Yeah.
Attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw, and those are D20s.
Anything else, Sky?
That's it.
Alrighty, Tola.
Tola,
Whack him with your staff.
I don't have a staff. I have
Aw.
a mace.
Give him the clamps.
Since I'm stuck in melee with this guy, yeah. Bonk.
Miss.
Nope.
Doesn't he have advantage for flank?
Oh, you're
No,
right.
it's plus.
No, you
I
have
thought it
a,
was +2 for flank.
no, it's advantage.
Okay.
+2 for flanking is old rules.
Bonk.
Well, it still hits. It's still a hit. And so weak hit, but it's still a hit. You were
That's why I
intimidated.
don't
You were
really,
intimidated by how awesome Sky's swing was. It's okay.
It's like, nah, I just don't pull out the mace very often.
You can be a little intimidated by him.
Just like the cultist whips around. Ow, you little punk!
Boink. I'm sorry about that, my lord. Alright, so, speaking of, yeah, you bonk him and he's like, oh, well, this is fine. And he goes to stab Corey again, or Sky again. Shank, shank. And doesn't hit, I
No.
think. Nope.
No,
Because you have
15.
low AC, but you're not that low. Yeah, so he goes to double stab, and he's like, well, fuck this. And he starts running.
Bonk.
Bonk,
10,
whack.
15, 20, 25.
Oh shit.
That one
I'm gonna
misses.
roll-
Tola.
No. He was in flank when he provoked, so that's a crit.
I know. I said Sky misses.
But I'm thinking
I didn't say.
9.
I didn't say Tola missed. I said you missed.
I have inspiration. I was just considering if I should roll it. I won't. I think his AC is too high.
Okay. Tola, you hit for sure.
I think a 15 would hit him, but
I was gonna say that's the sound of someone going. I mean, if you don't want to use it.
All right. He's still standing though. Oh, almost hit.
A 15 might hit him, but I'd have to roll a 6.
With is her inspiration D8 or D6 right now?
D6.
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 You rolled a 9, so you got about a 50-50 on it. I won't tell you what the number is, but you got about a 50-50.
I will attempt it.
Hey. 3?
3. So
12.
12.
No. You
okay.
came up shy. For the
lower
sake
end
of
the-
I'm always short.
yeah, it's like for the sake of posterity now, because you guys have been fighting him for a minute. They're at an AC 13, so you just came up short. If you had rolled a 4, you would have made it.
Yep.
But yeah, he crosses through the door, and
you're not always short.
I mean he's
You're tall
always
for a
short.
halfling.
That's true. He's only half a halfling, so he's like, we already made this joke. Anyways, so yeah, he breaks through there. Yeah, so that's combat in this room. You've
I
got
can still see him.
You can still see him? You
Yeah,
shouldn't.
his
Oh,
foot
ignore-
is sticking out right here.
Ignore that. He's not.
Ignore
there.
that foot. He's
Yeah,
gone.
He's through the door. Ignore that.
I was about to just be like, just rush him and cut him down.
Yeah, ignore that. That's because of dynamic.
Coup-de-grace.
That's dynamic lighting giving you a view of the door. Yeah, so that's that. You guys wrap up this room. You have a cultist who booked it this way. Oh, also Lee, since you're back, you have 2 temporary hit points. How long does that last?
Oh, it goes away.
Okay,
It's
so-
like it's a minute.
I put it on your 3rd bar there, but in a minute it'll go away. Going to coup de grace that guy.
I go to coup de grace. I look at Tola. It's like, should we interrogate him or should I just whack him?
I pull the mask off.
Ooh.
This guy has both his axes over his head as he's preparing to swing, but waiting for the go ahead.
Old man Jenkins.
Lee, you go to pull his mask off, and there's a human underneath. It looks like it's a fairly young-looking man. He looks like he's got very dark rings under his eyes, and his appearance is very disheveled and unkempt. It looks like a person who hadn't gotten sleep in a long time, like deep levels of insomnia, to the point where it's affecting the rest of his life, where he's not being very hygienic, at least not shaving, not getting his hair cut. It looks like a real mess under his mask there. But he's asleep. He's out cold.
He did
And
mention nightmare.
Yeah, and he's actually not getting like a peaceful sleep. He looks like he's in a fitful unrest.
Something
Maybe we
doesn't seem right here.
I wish I had magic to look into his dreams, but I do not yet. I'm going to cast
creepy.
Prestidigitation on the mask, and I'm going to see if I can take his cloak off, and then I'm going to put them on.
Okay. Is there a
And I just say, I don't know where I'm going with this, but
is there a disguised self anymore?
There
Charisma.
is, but it's not a. I mean, it
Like, is there a
spell.
disguise skill? I can't
Performance.
remember. Performance. Thank you. That would be that's the one I'm thinking of.
Well, seeing what
Or deception?
Corey, what were you saying?
I more have said or deception, but I think it'd actually be more performance. But seeing as I see what Lee is doing, I'm just be like, okay, and then I bring both my axes down and coup de grace the cultist.
And as you chop your axe down, like his last little breath as he dies is like, release. He's gone.
Huh, sounds like it did him a favor. Drag. I stuff him in a corner.
Stuff him in the corner.
As I take things, do I notice if there's anything like magical or special or
Nope.
worth anything?
He is not carrying anything of value beyond his robes. Actually, other than his undergarments, he's not wearing anything under them. He's got,
I cast Prestidigitation on everything I'm putting on.
Yep. Yeah, he's not carrying anything. Well, he's got the uniform itself counts as shoddy leathers. They're basically just leathers and the dark robe draped over it. And he's also got like the crooked, jagged ceremonial dagger. Actually, it's not even like a crooked. It looks more like the blade is crafted from a shard, like a piece of glass or a splintered piece of metal. It doesn't look like a traditional blade.
Would I know what kind of glass or metal that is?
It looks... the piece of glass is more of an example, but it looks like it's just iron. It's not even a good quality metal. Steel's expensive, yo. That's masterwork. Rest in peace, masterwork.
Is there anything on the table?
Nope. The table looks... Well, yes, there is stuff on the table. There are plates of molded over food. And cobweb-littered candelabras, and...
Well, that's not good table manners.
It looks like whoever had been eating here didn't get to finish
What are the
their
candelabras made out of?
meals. Silver.
I take them.
Very dusty, old silver.
It's still silver. I take them.
Okay. Put into silver candelabras. So
let's
you
not
had
take too much time.
Yeah, you had people run off in two different directions.
So which way are we going?
I dumped
And
the
should I
body in a
even try this disguise or not?
You already dumped the body.
Do it.
Yeah,
I dump the body in the corner, I yoink the candelabras off the table, and I look at Lee getting dressed in cultist robes, and I just and Sky just goes, "Do it! I'm gonna go hide."
They both
Okay.
off. They know they left someone behind, but they also know that that person's asleep, and that if we were still coming, we'd probably kill him. So I'm not 100% sure this will work, but free to try it. You think you
Okay.
can disguise yourself as Mr. Nightmares Man?
I can try.
Yes, man.
I'm improvising this, but
Which way
this
are you
could-
going?
I'm gonna go the way that the injured guy went. I'm gonna pull the mask down and I'm gonna open the door.
Wait.
Open the door, get
Waiting,
on the floor,
waiting.
watch her
7,
walk the
now do it.
dinosaur.
It's like as Sky just goes stealth mode and presses himself against the wall with a mighty 7.
Alright, Crunk, you got it. Lee, you opening the door up?
Yep.
Alright. There's no fire there. This looks like it's an old campfire, and it looks like there is the remains of an old adventuring group that had tried their luck at coming in here. And it looks like they had also gotten quite a rude awakening. Most of the stuff is scattered about. There's packs and bedrolls, and there's a few splots of dried blood. And it looks like whoever had got moved in a bit of a hurry, because they're not there anymore. Also, there's another door over on this side here.
Alright. I'm just taking a cursory glance as I move around. Does it look like there's anything worthwhile in any of the equipment?
Hang on 1 second, because I am not getting Lee sight on my screen. I don't know why it's not showing for me. I should be able to see. For the player's sake. Yeah. Oh. Duh. There we go. No. There we go. Now I can see you. Okay. Do I have that set for everybody? Sorry, this is just one of those things where I gotta make sure that the crowd can see, and I thought I had fixed this, but apparently not. Okay, I fixed it for Corey. Worf also has it, just for whatever reason. I ignore Lee. Yeah, everybody else had it. Okay, so, sorry, your question?
Oh, does there look like there's anything valuable among the equipment as I'm passing through?
It looks like a lot of the gear got picked clean. These are what would be the standard adventuring kits, like I said, bedrolls, rope, things like that. Things that, you know, every would-be adventurer would have bought on their first journey out into spelunking and exploring a place. You probably can pilfer up about...
And is this a treasure box in the back?
There's about... Yes, that's a chest in the back there. There's about 5 gold, 15 silver, and 2 copper scattered between them because you're just kind of pack ratting through the packs. But there is also a chest there on the far end. It's got a little lock on it, and it's made of wood.
I know what this is.
No, you don't.
Out of character, I have a suspicion.
You don't know what it is.
Of course. It's gonna be my luck, I know it. So, I'm gonna approach it.
I don't hear any talking. What's going on?
Corey?
What?
You
No,
don't-
I hear talking. That's Sky.
Oh.
He doesn't hear any cultists talking, so he just walks in.
I'm going to investigate this box.
That's a really big box.
And I'm gonna pray it does not have teeth.
Oh, no, no, no.
And Braden's gonna post up right at the door.
You check the lock and you look at the latch and oh my god, it has a box. It is just a normal chest.
Oh, okay. It doesn't have tentacles and teeth.
No tentacles or teeth.
Not this
Bryn, you
time.
will never live this down. Ever.
I didn't do it. She thought it was a thing.
It's
I know,
going
but
to...
you made her paranoid. Everything is a mimic.
I've never sprung a mimic on her.
You always
It's-
threaten to, though.
I know.
It's gonna happen sometime. It's like, I'm gonna let my guard down at some point, and it's gonna happen.
It might happen.
Surprised the whole dungeon's a mimic.
Yeah, like, joke's on you. The entire place is a mimic.
Right, so,
You're also
Knowing-
you're also rolling as Shay and not Lee.
yeah, I changed that.
Okay.
I'm going to, I don't think I have
Hey,
keys
Lee.
on me right now, so...
Hey, Lee, if that's
Yeah.
just a box, let's come back for it. We got cultists that are kind of, probably making an ambush.
Yes, I agree. I'm going to open this door.
And I'm going to plant myself against this wall and re-roll my stealth like a smart boy. 19, that
sorry,
feels better.
did you look inside of it? Or did you just confirm that it wasn't a mimic?
Oh, she could...
It's locked, right?
Yeah, it was locked. That's why I was making sure, like, did you try and open it up? I didn't
Lee
wanna miss
just
that.
said, I don't think I have any lockpicks. And I said, let's come back to it.
Okay,
We've got cultists on the run.
cool. Alright, so, yeah, this opens up to a nice long hallway. A ways down, no, not even Lee can see. It ends in darkness, so it looks like it goes on for quite a while, but there's a door here, off to the left. Once you
Oh, I
guys
miss
start-
Ellie's dark vision.
Yeah, that spoiled drow vision.
Alright, I'm going to open this door.
1 second. Torch.
Torch. Let me move the torch. Copy. Where are you pinging it? Right where you are?
Oh, right there.
Torch.
I moved.
Paste.
Thank you.
How many of these do you got?
Torches?
Yeah.
I've got 6 left.
Okay. That's a lot of torches, dude.
I'll hand.
Started with 10, and I have the strength to carry them.
I'll hand over some torches that I have too. Let me check how many I have.
This door?
You can hand them over when I run out.
You're opening,
Okay.
opening this door?
I am once they get it hidden.
What? Oh. Right. Good. Stealth.
Okay.
Stealth. Alright, yeah, confident.
Oh my god.
All right.
Good.
You crack this door open, and you see that there's a kitchen pantry, or a kitchen, and a door off that looks like it's going to lead into a pantry. I forgot to put a door there. So yeah, we'll just say for the sake of it, there's a door there, but it's a pantry.
Snack.
Lee, as you approach, you see that there's a cultist mask on the floor in front of the oven.
Snack.
On the floor.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to open the oven nervously.
Man, they really booked it.
It's a mimic.
Yep, Lee, as you go to touch it, it's a mimic. Hold on. Yeah, the stove is a mimic. So as you go to touch it,
Oh, fuck.
it snaps out to bite you.
Damn it.
I did not finish.
Every time.
I didn't finish making this sheet, so I need to do that real quick.
Do I actually need to roll initiative because the oven is trying to eat a person?
Yes, you guys are going to have to roll initiative in a moment. Hold on.
Okay.
My first thought was, oh gosh, the cultists are cooking each other, and then my second thought was, oh shit, it's a mimic.
Mimic.
Did you just the thing her?
And
Like, is it gonna open up and try to eat her arms or something?
Yep, it thinged her. She got close to it thinking it was safe.
Damn it,
Got close
Ren.
to it thinking it was a mimic.
The classic chest misdirect. So yeah, it goes to pseudopod. An object form.
Tentacle.
Object. No, it says pseudopod.
That pseudopod is a tentacle.
That's not what I'm doing. Okay. Well, it has an attack called pseudopod, so I'm not sure what that is versus.
It whops something. It creates a tentacle and it whaps it with it.
It's basically tonguing her.
Please no.
If the mimic is an object form,
Wouldn't
the
it be the
target is
first time?
subjected to the adhesive trait. Okay, yeah. So actually, it's gonna whop you. It's gonna whop you with the tentacle. Yeah.
Yeah, I get spanked.
And yeah, it. So as you guys are, as she's approaching and you guys are making your way in, she's like, "Oh, that's weird. There's a cultist mask here." And she goes to pull down the handle, and it just goes blah, and it Yoshi tongues out and wraps around her and grabs her to try and pull her in. So it does.
I've seen these books before.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Plus 13. No, not 13. 3. So it gets a weak hit on you, but it has the adhesive trait, so it adheres to anything it touches. A huge or smaller creature adhered to the mimic is grappled by it. So there's an escape chance, but you're considered grappled as it grabs you.
It's licking in weird places.
It hasn't licked yet. It just grabbed you. So yeah, everybody go ahead and roll the initiative, please.
Guy, hit it very hard.
When do I not hit things hard? Also,
Oh my god, really?
And make sure you have your token selected when you roll initiative.
When you miss.
oh hush!
Alright, so
Oh, this is so frustrating.
You're not last.
Try not to miss the stationary oven.
No
Yeah, try not to
promises.
miss the stationary oven.
Sky just turns slowly to the turtle.
So yeah, it gets
Use
to
the
go
peculiar
first
rage.
though.
It's not stationary!
Yeah, Lee's seen enough hentai to know where this is going. But as it grabs you, it goes to bite down, and since it has advantage on attack rolls against any creature grappled by it.
No.
For the sake of this, it says bite, but I'm gonna switch it to tongue. So it's getting you. It's pulling you into its mouth, and it's la 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 la. So
Smack
with
the
with the advantage, it's getting its goop, everywhere. For 3, oh boy, plus another 1d8. That 4 is acid damage, and Lee, you spent
I am out.
You spent so much money on that nice clothes, and it's gobbling her. She's basically up to her waist. She's head first into it, and her legs are frantically kicking as she goes out.
I
Sky.
didn't know you were into 4.
Sky just. An oven is eating my friend.
An oven is
An
eating your
oven
friend.
is eating my friend. Sky's at a loss for words. Sky just.
In Sophia
Inhales.
Thralia, oven cooks you.
Inhales, goes over here. Everyone has 10 hit points, including the unconscious elf.
Oh
And-
wait, I had an extra 2 hit points. That's right. Never mind.
Now you
I'm at
do.
1 hit point.
For the sake of
You
this,
didn't
I'll
have
say.
it before.
Yeah, well, it took that. You guys spent a minute in that last room too.
Oh, never mind.
For the record, I have copy pasted the entire aura. It doesn't give me how long it lasts. I only said a minute because I assumed.
Oh.
But according to this, it could last forever.
Is it a rage effect?
It is a rage effect,
So
but
then it would go away. It would go away when you're
when
not
this
raging.
effect is activated, each creature of my choice in the aura gains 2 temporary hit points. That's all it says.
Hold on. I'm just gonna check your sheet so I can read it myself.
I thought
Here, I'll
temporary
click
hit
it.
points go away when you go to a long rest.
I'll click it. There you go.
Starting at 3rd level, you emanate a stormy magical aura while you rage. It's in the first sentence. So
Yeah, it does, but
but your rage has a duration on it. So as soon as you spend a round not attacking something to maintain your rage, it's gone.
okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah, no, like that's what it says. It's as long as you're raging and there's a duration on your rage, that's either however many rounds you have it, or if you go so long without hitting something or being hit by something. So once your rage is gone, it's over. So yeah, otherwise, yes, if you are able to rage forever, it's still going.
Which I'm not.
Yeah.
I have to attack every turn to keep it going.
Yep. Or take damage. So, you could have Tula smacking you for bad puns the entire time, but... yeah, so, Sky, you're up now, though.
I am going to beat the shit out of this oven and maybe regret it.
T.
19, not a
Hits.
crit. I'm sad.
Oh, no flank for
Wait.
Eaton
It's
Lee.
grappling, so I don't know if I have advantage, but I don't think I do.
That's
Is it
it.
rage and grapple?
That is a fair question. Because grapple is always weird.
It is. It says while grappling, you have, or being grappled, anyone that interferes with it has advantage.
All right, so specifically for grappler, you've developed the skills necessary. Oh wait, was that counting as the feat?
It's a feat.
Hold on, because I'm just checking the mimic itself, because it is treated as having the grappler feat. Okay, so this is treated as if he has the grappler feat. So you have advantage on attack rolls against a creature you grapple. You can
And it can
use
hit.
your app. Okay, so yeah, nothing against that. So creature while grappling. Grab creature, special attack, blah, blah, blah. Because it always, if you succeed, you subject the target to the grappled condition specifies, and you can release. But it doesn't say anything about it being considered grappled. Because usually in the older editions, they were both considered grappled.
Yep.
But for this one, I definitely wouldn't say...
And grapple doesn't even really do anything. It just says their speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Okay, yeah, so you still hit.
Okay, yeah, no. Well, that's 1 hit. And the other one, 16.
Also hits. Yeah, grappling's always been a weird one for its rules, though. Not
17 total damage.
17.
The 1 is the crit.
Yes.
And now I roll great! Fuck you, Oven!
Shouldn't you have moved up to the oven?
That
You
is.
should've.
Oh, it's over there. I thought that was the oven.
Yeah, it's literally the oven that's eating Lee.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Now see... Oh, you know what? No, I won't be a dick about this. The adhesive says anything that touches it is subject to the adhesive, but it's like, you know what? No, I'm not going to be mean and say your axes are stuck. That'd be a dick move.
No, it isn't. It's part of the mimic. I have more weapons.
I mean, no, it literally says only when it's in object form. It's not in object form anymore. So yeah, that would work if you wanted to smash the stove for being a stove, but no. Now it doesn't have that. Tula. Lee's feet are not kicking as much anymore.
Yep. Probably not the greatest for this. Braden, can you try and pull her out? And I throw a firebolt at the mimic.
Well,
Fuck you,
you
stove.
are just going off the chain with this.
Stove.
Oh, also, I was just checking this for posterity's sake. If you have 0 hit points, receiving temporary hit points doesn't restore you to consciousness or stabilize you.
I didn't think it did.
Yeah, somebody had mentioned it, so I was just double checking. Chris.
Yeah, but if I had those temporary
old-
hit points before, then I would have.
Yeah, you would have been fine.
Then I would have. I wouldn't have been fine. I would have been at 1 hit point.
13.
13 fire damage to the mimic.
I
As I
kind of feel
light
sorry.
the stove.
I feel sorry, but god damn it. I feel sorry for this mimic. It just took way more damage than I expected at all.
17. Yeah, you guys are
It
really
expected
making
an
it.
easy meal, and we're gonna make it pay for that.
Yeah, it's looking pretty hurt for getting the jump on you guys, though. I mean, it is your healer, though. Braden or Tula, anything else?
I
I don't want to assume you're done just because you attacked.
I got nothing. I'll just move over here
All right,
and just kind of look at it.
Braden, you can see the acid is dissolving.
Yeah, but as a halfling, I don't know how well I'd be able to pull somebody out of like the grip of that.
You could just shoot it dead.
You could just
You're a
shoot it
ranger.
dead.
You could argue for sleight of handing her out, but I don't know.
Shoot it dead.
Yeah, but I never took slide.
It's adhesive. You're not gonna sleight of hand her out.
Just what's this? Pull her out.
Well, maybe if you have expertise.
I mean, if you had that like universal solvent that dissolves all adhesives. So yeah, go ahead and do your turn.
I guess I will just shoot him.
I guess I'll just die.
Let stronger people pull her out.
Oh, good god!
Nice.
Wow.
Well, this mimic is
To be fair, the
rethinking.
stronger person is.
This mimic is rethinking
This
all
is
of
what
its life
happens
choices.
when you fuck with our healer.
Let's see what I get.
Don't you also have a
But
Colossus
wait,
Slayer?
You have
yeah,
Colossus
let's say, but
Slayer,
wait,
too.
there's more.
Ooh.
Oh
Wow.
22. That's 22.
22.
Oof.
It's not a happy mimic.
It's not dead, but it really, really is rethinking its life choices.
I'm just gonna put this back. I'm just gonna put this elf out,
Lee,
and I'm gonna wave a white flag.
I need a death save from you.
He just slowly backs
if
away.
this is
like,
another one. Fucking. What the fuck?
Every time.
Oh, that's really awful because it goes next.
It is really awful because oh no.
This is.
Spit her out right now.
Holy fucking hell. Why?
just drop it.
Rin is having a moral dilemma inside.
Does our DM have ball? No, I'm kidding.
The earth elemental steps on your head to be certain that you are dead.
The
Here's
logical
the
choice
question.
for the mimic is to swallow.
Hold on.
Here's the question: does the mimics usually are intelligent enough to have consciousness? Does it recognize it's about to die and does it actually swallow?
Would you really say that they're kind of ambush predators?
Yeah, I know, but in 3.5 they can speak, so it's like
It has an int of 3, sir, or 5.
Never mind.
It has
Just
an
had
int
to
of
check.
5. Wow. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
I
They
had
turn
to
into
check.
animals.
Let's see.
There's a lot of 20s in there, along with a lot of 1s.
Yeah, you've got a pretty even split there. Hold on. 'cause-
Just why? Every fucking time. I mean, do what you need to do, Rin.
Well,
But
no, there was
God.
something else here that I didn't want to have come up just yet, but now I have to do it. From the doorway, Braden, you hear a loud crack. There's a gunshot that goes off at the doorway towards the mimic, and 6 plus. A bullet wound goes through the mimic and out the back, and it splatters its gooey blue mimic blood, and Lee gets spit out. In the doorway, there's a dark elf standing there, holding a rifle leveled. As Lee gets spit out,
oh no.
and she sighs and she goes, "Well, I did not want to give away my position just yet, but desperate times."
Thinking it was the bookworm. Hey, I guess you're not dead weight after. Who the hell are you? I say as I'm shoving a potion down the princess's throat.
Even how close Brain was, he's just like, what?
Being
There's-
the only other person from Elfland. Is this a Black Watch? Is this a Death Watch?
This is this is very much a you recognize the uniform, or at least the nondescript attire of a Death Watch agent that's out in the field. They're not in their normal full regalia, but yeah, it's some dark leathers and blues. It looks pretty ninja-y. Is the kind of term. Very ninja roguey looking, where it's like she definitely didn't want to be seen, and even though she had a rifle, quotation fingers, it's made of a wooden stock, but the barrel itself is more of a cylindrical crystal, and it's a deep purple color. Down for a long barrel, and there's more of an iron sight on the end of it than like a scope, but it looks like she looks like more of a marksman, and as she kind of shoulders it, she looks at you guys and says, well, this is awkward. I did not want to give
Good
away
news, Lee. You heal for 9.
my position.
Thanks.
And Stanwyck is like, "What is the meaning of this? What are you doing here?" And she's like, the big people are talking. You do not interrupt."
I like her already.
Guy turns to him. Ha!
And he's like, This is an outrage. And she stands next to Braden, and she looks at him, and she kind of grins, and she's like, boo. And if you want to like be like, oh, she doesn't scare me, I can roll an intimidate, but otherwise she's given a boo. But Braden,
I don't think she would, given the constantly fighting elves and them being my favorite class to hunt.
But she's also Deathwatch, and you know Deathwatch is like the Black Ops of.
I'm gonna be like,
boo back. You should be like, boo back. Okay, so yeah, you guys kind of give like this, like, I'm not fucking scared of you, and she's like, oh, good, and she kind of nods.
Oh, no,
she's,
Tola
I mean,
oh yeah, Tola, yeah, you guys could be, but Braden's a vet. He might have even had a couple of scrapes with Deathwatch before, but
I'm surprised Tola's not in his shell.
I was
what
getting
makes you
there.
think he's not?
I was getting there.
I'm going to Sky. Thank you. And I'm
is
gonna
she
stand
alright?
up. Are you here for me?
No, I did not come here for you, but very curious that I would have to intervene on your behalf anyways. And she stares, and she continues to advance, but she doesn't put her back to Braden.
Do I get the sense that she recognizes me?
Oh, she's scoping you out. Are you making any kind... Did you make any kind of effort to hide yourself other than your clothes?
I mean, I'm still sort of wearing the mask, sort of, but I guess that's kind of fallen
She's
off.
in cultist armor, remember?
Oh yeah, that is also true. So yeah, you're in the cultisty clothes, but she's kind of scoping you out, and she says, I have been following you all for quite some time, but I did not come here for you. What you are doing on this side of the demilitarized zone is none of my business. I feel that introductions are in order, though. It is very rude of me to shoot and run, as they say. I am Desra Ebenlock. And she kind of gives you that shit-eating grin as she extends a hand, like, and you? Et toi?
I am called Lee.
Lee. And your family name?
Silverbow.
Ah, the Silverbow family. Yes, you all are excellent craftsmen in the woodworking.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very convincing bluff. She looks over to Sky, and your large dashing hero here. Who is he?
I'm Sky! And then he goes on tippy toes to whisper to Lee, she called me large! He seems so pleased with himself.
I just give Sky a sideways hug.
What about the Total?
Tola Varadin, ma'am.
Ah, from the Southern Isles. Yes, I know of some Totals.
No.
No? Oh.
Well, maybe. I was brought up by elven parents on the
Ah,
shore.
your kin, they are in the Southern Isles, just past the deserts. It is
I've heard that.
You are far from home, it is true. And she looks right past Stanwyck, and she turns in, and she's like, you, old one, who are you?
He's gonna kind of lean and go, old one?
Oh yes, you have the beard.
Well, I do thank you for that. Braden Weatherfree, ma'am.
Ah, yes. You are no dwarf. You are not quite tall enough, so I assume you are old halfling. I apologize for intervening. I saw that she was going to die, but this was not my mission. I came here looking for someone else. There is a... how you say in common? There is a girl who was taken by these people. I am here to retrieve her and bring her back across the border.
Who is this girl?
Well, that is, as they say, classified. But since you are here, and I am here, and the cultists, they are here, I feel that it would be best that we work together, no?
You say that the cultists have the girl?
Oui, yes, they have her, and I fear the worst of what will befall her if we do not intervene soon. Now see here, I don't know anything about these cultists, or a girl. This is supposed to be a cleared out dungeon, and she says, "Tut. I told you, the big people are talking. This place has been overrun for at least 3 months now. I have not been able to get much farther than the main door, because the cultists do regular patrols. They took over this place after we had dealt with the Ivory Griffins. This place has a dark history."
Well, you saved my life. I'm more than willing to work with you.
Oh, magnifique. It is very good to hear this. Once the girl is recovered, I will be out of your hair, I promise. I will not even tell anyone that you are here.
Insight
And-
check.
We did not meet easier.
20. Insight check that.
She sounds largely genuine about not telling you, but you get the feeling that she's not going to tell on you because she's not supposed to be here either.
Well, either way, Sky just walks right up to the little man. So, cleared out dungeon, huh? A breeze, huh? You scoped it out ahead of time and knew about this, huh?
I put a hand on Sky's shoulder.
He clears his throat and he says, "Not myself personally, but the guild had assured us that this area was safe for initiates to..." Siri? No. I caught it. I caught it before she did it that time. He says, "We had a scout verify that this place was safe for use for initiates to use for the testing ground. I apologize for walking you all into such a dangerous situation, and as
You didn't walk us in. We came ourselves.
You're absolutely right, but
You are
considering
proving to be dead weight, and I am displeased. And Sky just walks out in a huff.
you see
Don't
him,
worry about it.
I was like, you see him scribble a bit more down, and he says, as I was saying, considering the circumstances that we are facing, he reaches into a bag at the side of his hip. It's totally a fanny pack.
Fanny pack of holding.
Yep, he reaches into his fanny pack and also only joke Sky will get. He reaches in and he takes out a sword and he says, considering the circumstances as they are, I feel that you may actually need some additional help. And Desra smirks and she says, I like this one. Humans, they have more stones than they let on. He kind of sneers at her.
So, question. You didn't know about the cultist. Did you know about the mimic?
Oh, yes. That was quite a fun little surprise there. Everybody falls for
Fun.
falls for the mimic. It's don't take
He
it.
hears from outside the door. If we
I don't
find
think
another
that's a
one, I'm gonna
cultist
kick
who
you
knew about the
into it.
mimic.
What's that?
You hear from outside the room.
No,
because
Lee.
Sky can... Oh.
I don't think that the cultist knew about the mimic, and I point to the mask on the floor.
Yeah, he kind of chuckles at that, and
Oh,
he's
no,
like, "Yeah, it
The
seemed like
cultist didn't know about it.
it seemed like that was a real surprise for him too."
if there's another mimic, I'm kicking you into it. Jerk.
Oh, that's fair. And
It's fair.
Desiree,
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna heal myself a little bit, and I'm
follow
going
Sky.
to pull the mask back down. And how many holes do I have in my clothes now?
that many.
Okay.
You should save your spell slots and use potions instead. That's what they're for. So you're not wasting spell slots. Just advice. You don't have to listen to me.
Potions
BRB, I'm gonna get a drink.
Do you all want to take a break
Alright.
here then before we move on? If he's gonna go, do we all want to stop and take our break here? We've been going for a little while.
Yeah, I'll go get some water. My throat's kind of.
All right, cool. We're at an hour and a half, so this will be a quick break, folks. Stick around. We'll be back in 5.
Let's go for 4 hours.
Oh, we totally can.
I cannot.
No, we'll go 3 then. So we're
Yeah,
at the
I've got a doctor's appointment in the morning.
That's fine. Halfway point. Everybody, stick around. We'll be back shortly.
I need to read up on how to multi-class in 5th edition.
It's weird.
Because I want to take 1 level in Rogue next time.
Why?
Sneak attack. Because sneak attack now isn't just like you're obscured. It's, as long as if someone's in melee range fighting them, that counts as a sneak attack because they're distracted.
Yep.
And then I can pick up like one more skill, so I can take sleight of hand.
To qualify for a new class, you must meet the ability score prerequisites for both your current class and your new one, as showed in the multi-classing. So for 13, which you have, very much so.
Excellent. The only reason why I'm debating us because, I could take 4th level in Ranger first to get my ability points, so I can bump that up to 20 and have a +5 to everything.
You gain you gain hit points of your new class as normal. You do not get max because you are not technically 1st level.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sound.
Hello.
Cricket. Passive perceptions for?
Uh,
An auto fail with 2 hits because she's unconscious, and that means crit.
Well,
I had a natural one. I think every death save I have rolled in this game has been a natural one.
it has.
I wanted to, but there's just so much going on.
I wonder why.
Uh,
It's a big ass hallway, though.
I'm gonna pull the mask down again. So
Guess we got nothing better to do, but we got more cultists to fight.
Do
Unless they threw themselves into more mimics.
Rin, which way did you say? You said something about who went to warn? But the guy we chased was the one going to warn, right?
No, the guy we chased
Oh.
was just running the fuck off.
Okay, well, yeah, Desra says that there's someone she's after, and assuming it's not me, I think we should double back.
I want to see what's the end of this hall. Well, okay, fine.
We'll go check. We'll check after we
It's just so
clear out who's
big.
coming.
It could loop around.
That's true. That is what I said. I know.
Stealth.
So I pull my mask down and I wait for everyone to clear out a direct sight.
You know, you have such high numbers, but you roll so shit on those high numbers.
I know, it's aggravating that. Like, half my roll is just my goddamn plus to it.
And then I will open the door.
Question, are all drow French?
They are here.
They're
We are only the noble ones.
Everyone but me.
And
Yours is a glorious accent.
I will step inside with my mask on. Bang.
I'm using my stealth to peek around the corners. For where?
There it is.
Excuse me.
I would like to approach.
Ready action, a javelin to the cultist, which I can see, which is this guy.
I'm going to ready my bow for this guy.
I'm going to
I
approach.
cannot actually see through him.
I'm stealthed behind the wall.
Okay, well maybe I should.
Look, I'm using the tall elf as cover.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
It's just when
Okay,
they start to turn, since it seems like they're distracted. Like they suddenly go, "Oh, hey, there's somebody else here." Javelin.
I'm going to run. I'm going to run in this direction, and as I pass this guy, I want to like bump him and try to interrupt whatever ritual he's doing. And I'm just gonna be like shouting like, "Ah, they're after me!"
Shit, I just
And
realized.
try to make them think I was.
I just
one of them.
realized what Max was saying. The OBS hasn't been picking up my mic at all. Great. So there was no sound coming from my end.
Great. Thanks, OBS. You're the best.
Yeah, thanks OBS. You're the best. I'm gonna just recap real quick. When they came back, they've decided that they're going to double back this way, check on the cultist. In this area, there's a cultist in the center who's being used for a ritual that they are chanting. He looks panicked and frantic. Everybody's... Yeah, thanks, dude. Like, I didn't realize what you were saying at all because I made sure that the desktop sound was still on. And it was like, no, my mic is on. What's going on? So I checked everything but OBS, and it was like, oh, OBS isn't picking anything up. So sorry about that. But anyways, Lee's gonna run in. She's gonna bump this guy to try and interrupt her thing. Yeah, you're still in the cultist outfit, so I think that's fine. Nandy, go ahead and try and interrupt it.
Can I adjust my ready action?
Nope, because she's already going.
Would this be a performance, or do I make like an athletics check to bump them?
You're gonna make an athletics check because you are physically running into this person.
Well, shit. Okay. This will be great.
Let's see it. Yeah, you go to bump him, you brush past him. The guy's chanting is like yak it tu rosna, and he fumbles for a second, and everybody stops as he messes up his phrasing. And now that you've run in a little bit, there's a fifth figure standing on the end. They're dressed a bit nicer. Their robes are more reddish, and they've got a not horrifying looking face mask. Theirs is more mirrored in a way, and there's eye slits, but it looks like what Cobra Commander would wear, except that it's got eye holes in it.
Cobra.
I was just waiting for it.
It is Cobra Commander.
Yeah, it basically is Cobra Commander. But he looks like that. He's got the like deep red robes with some with a skull of a three-eyed thing, and his hood looks all ominous. And you hear them. They're just like, interlopers. They come to ruin the ritual. Stop them before it's too late for the glory of the Shattered Ones. And yeah, you can throw your javelins. And somebody else held an action too.
Yeah, me to shoot at this guy.
Okay. All right. Held actions can go, and then
19 to hit this one.
hits.
5 piercing as I throw a spear into his knee.
All right. He takes a javelin to the knee.
Well, his adventuring days are over.
Yep. And he takes 12. But with that, everybody should roll initiative because it's combat time. And make sure you have your
It's
Token
No, I
selected.
didn't have much.
Damn it.
Dang it.
At least you rolled decently this time.
Yeah,
So
no,
you're
I
last
rolled-
out of the party members.
I rolled above a 10. That's
You're
nice.
still last.
Still last.
Ugh, I'm just going straight rogue after this. Forget it.
Rolls even lower. What is going on?
Wow,
Flips
I
table.
did.
Just lose dexterity.
This guy,
3.
right, it's terrifying.
We can hear you singing, Morph.
Yes,
Okay.
that was the point.
Just making sure. You knew. We can all hear you. I need big
Great, and I'll vote.
cultist.
All but one of the cultists are more better than me, too.
Yeah, that's a real shame. Blink. Did that work? Okay, it did. I need... He's got one, because he says he's gonna help. Why did it... That's the wrong one. Stan, where's your sheet? There we go. Oh, hey, you didn't roll the lowest at least. And then didn't have any intention of putting her in combat, so 12. Boop doop doo. Loop. Where's my... Too many tabs open. Alright, there we go. Descending. So, cultists. The cultists who are gathered around, they're like, the ritual, it's incomplete, but it's still working. You have to leave, my lord. And he runs.
Get down, Mr. President.
Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he moves to block Lee from getting any further. And he goes to Shanker.
Hey, I'm wearing a mask and stuff.
Yeah, but you also interrupted the thing. They're kind of not dumb. But he moves, so he only gets one, and he swings and he misses.
Jeez.
Lee!
Well, okay, seeing as how they're attacking me, I'm gonna use... Whoa! I know what I'm gonna do. So,
Thunder Wave.
I'm gonna use... that would
was-
be fun too, but I don't have it. I'm gonna use Mantle of Inspiration, and so my hair for like the briefest moment like goes like bright, kind of like that goes a bright teal color, and my eyes flash, and 3 people who can, let's see, 3 of my allies because of my modifier. So Sky, Desra, and I will say Sky, Desra, and
Brayden?
Yeah, and Brayden. All gain. No, Sky's, Desra, and myself. Sorry, because I can only choose 3.
Sorry, Brayden.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Brayden. But you're ranged, so so it's more important for them. I'm going.
Damn
they,
elves.
It's elf favoritism.
Yeah. So, Sky, Desra, and myself all gain 5 temporary hit points, and we can use our reaction to move our movement speed without provoking attacks.
That second part is sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So you can all use your reaction to move. And I just go like, and I sing a little bit, and my hair turns teal, and fey magic just surrounds me.
Anything else?
Yeah, I want to move away from this guy who's trying to shank me.
That's it.
I'm trying to figure out which direction to move.
I was like, that didn't get you very far, and you're still in shank room.
Gosh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want them all to be able to reach me, but
It's kind of a small
Can you
room.
get out of the room?
it is a small room.
Can you
I
get
can
out?
back out of the room, but yeah, I'll back out of the room. It's safer. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. So Sky, you're up next.
Guy, on the other hand, doesn't really know what safe is.
Don't forget your 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, I got it. I'm just counting. I could get to the cultist leader. Should I go for the cultist leader?
You don't provoke opportunity attacks.
I know. Well, I might regret this because fucking hold person.
Desra can use their reaction to move too.
Oh my god, I'm just picturing that. It's so funny. Whole person and they all just turn and jump him while he's
Oh,
like,
it
Yeah,
would
that's
be
why
the-
I'm like, oh, I really don't want to do that.
Oh, play smart.
Reaction, I'm gonna run over here.
Fuck play smart. Play barbarian.
I haven't raged yet. I'm playing smart. As part of my move, I'm going to activate stealth. 11. But I broke line of sight with them completely. And then you just see me going, fuck magic, and I raise both my axes up, just being like, just looking at Brayden, bait them in. Ready action, whack the minute something walks through the door. I'm tempted to just shut the door. Clunk.
Oh. All right. So, Sky declares, "Bait them in," and since he wasn't being quiet about it, the cultists.
I was totally being quiet about it.
Yeah, you rolled that to low 11 to be quiet about it. 10, oops, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now he can see. And he goes. And he goes. Sheet, what are you doing? Go home, Sheet, you're drunk. Hold on, my sheet bugged out. Need to open this back up because I had no access to their spells. There we go. There. Alright, so he looks at Brayden through the doorway and he goes, "Our life for the Shattered One!" And he shoots some fire at you. Deck save. Come on, roll low, Brayden.
Even when he rolls low, he could probably still save that.
He throws. Well, you'd have to roll higher than a 5. He's got a good chance of not failing it. Some purple flames get chucked at you, though, that you can easily sidestep as it, just whoosh comes out and fire. This one goes.
he's just like, hey, what the hell, man?
Yeah, they just move and they're kind of blocking. Tula.
I think we have to interrupt this ritual.
I think you might be right. So, let's see.
What? No.
I'm going to split up my movement between actions.
That's it.
So I'm going to move here, and spending my remaining 2 sorcery points to twin spell. I place a hand against my own chest and Sky's and cast Dragon Breath.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, for this purpose, it's fire damage. That is a bonus action. So now we both have the ability to cast Dragon's Breath as an action.
Why is my throat burning?
Then I
What
move...
action is it to do your meta magic?
It's just a part of the spell.
It's just a part of the spell.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Toba then moves in here, and I get a 15-foot cone. So this guy, and these guys.
Seeing Toa just walk past him when he's like, bait the bait, bait the... Oh, he just puts his axes down.
Yep.
Tola exhales a giant gout of scalding hot water.
Toa used Scald. It was super effective.
Scalding water.
Yep.
DC 12. So that hits all 4? Or just...
It's a 15-foot cone, so yeah, it hits all 4.
Yeah, it does. 1,
If only someone was
2,
right here.
3, 4. Oh, broke even. Alright. So...
Half of them take half damage, the others take the full 12.
Yep. So... Guy, there you go. You take 12. You take 6. 6. You take 12. But hey, Raiden, they all are affected by Colossal Slayer now. So
And then I dip back through the doorway, using my remaining 10 feet of movement.
okay.
Oh,
Raiden!
invigorating. There's the sinuses.
That
I'm trying to
was
think of what
really
to
cool.
do that would work out well.
Shoot them all. Do you have
Dun,
Hail of
dun,
Thorns or whatever it is?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Use my bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns on myself.
Because that's a 10-foot, isn't it?
It's everything in 5 feet, so I'm gonna aim at this guy to hit him, the one behind him, and the one down there.
Gotcha.
Does Colossus Slayer work with area attacks like that?
As long as I do damage to them, I do an extra 1d8, but I can only do it once to each character.
That's sexy.
Mm-hmm. It makes... that was why I had pitched it to Sammy so much. It was like, you become a damage monster. So yeah, hits.
As long as somebody else hits it first, and that's when rolling low initiative helps.
Wow, I miss our combo wombo. Ellie's fairy fire, and then Sammy becomes a turret with haste.
So he'll take
7.
He'll take 7, and then everybody you may to make a dexterity save, or take 8 with a miss, 4 with a pass success.
2. What's your DC?
That is a good question. Spell DC.
And what's your wisdom?
12.
12?
It's 12.
Really? Your wisdom that low?
It's only a +2 on it, yeah.
So DC 11.
Well, no, it should say on his sheet. Because it includes his proficiency modifier.
Yeah. 8 plus 2 plus...
Yeah, it's wisdom, spellcasting ability,
8 plus 2
spell,
plus 2.
save DC.
Yeah,
12.
he said 12. Yep, so they all pass. So they take half
4
from...
damage.
And then what's your Colossal Slayer damage? Oof.
7 for the guy that I first hit, and then 3 for the other 2.
11. 3. Nope. 7, because multiple. And 7. And hold on, I'm gonna have to check their HP because I think
one took 18.
Yeah, I think at least one is dead. Oh, actually, overkill. He's still alive. Overkill. Yeah, so those two go down as like you shoot the arrow and the thorns just burst from him and they impale the guy south of him and through the other guy and they're just like ah! They Wilhelm scream as they get torn apart and so and she goes in, she tumbles past using her thing and she goes "Passez vite," and she lines up her rifle. And you guys can't see too far in, but you hear the crack of the gun go off again.
Oh, I see it.
And she fires off. I think I said it was +7. And she fires, and the cultist gets hit, and they stumble, and they're like, you will regret this. And alright, he's dead. He's like, you'll regret this. And boop, 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 boop. And she's like, he is getting away.
Is the Cobra Commander trying to flee?
Cobra Commander ran.
Which way?
You can't see in there. You have no idea.
I saw the direction he moved.
30.
He moved that kind of.
He moved this kind of direction over here.
Because the guy holding the torch decided, hey, I'm going to stay up here.
Haha.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
The audience can't see very well either. Good old dynamic lighting. Because he hid. Stanwyck runs in, draws his sword, and he says, this was supposed to be a respectable test. And he swings. He cuts into a guy.
Damn.
+3. And he cuts him pretty good. He looks like he has the training to use it effectively. Actually, he probably gets that two-handed because he doesn't have a shield. Roll D10. There you go. So he two-hands that bitch.
Damn.
13. So yeah, that guy gets cut and he looks like he's hurting and he's like, it's too late. You can't stop it. And when he says you can't stop it, you see the guy in the center. He's like, no.
I wanted to try something.
No, I don't feel so good. And you see him start to dissolve away. No, he doesn't dissolve. He doesn't dissolve away. In fact, he starts to swell. Hold on, because it's not your turn yet. He starts to swell up and bloat, and he's like, I don't feel. And you see like the mask peel away as his body splits. It's straight out of Akira, like what's going on with him. He bloats and distorts and twists and breaks and flops out into a mass of writhing, gibbering tongues and tentacles.
Oh,
and,
I know this thing.
And so he's just like, and he falls over, and I need to add its initiative now so that it's actually on the field.
Gibbering madness.
Descending, because we were back on the initiative. So Lee, you're up.
Okay, well that sucks. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do I get people to see his aura? There we go.
And I will. I'm going to cast. Let me
There we go. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I think I can get them all. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire
Mm-hmm.
on all the ones still left standing.
Yeah, if you center it here, it should get all three of them.
And I'm gonna say, your lives for the Shattered One.
Oh.
Whoa, she's converted.
Yeah, but I didn't say my life. I said their lives.
All right, what's the save?
13, I think. 13.
Which one though? Dex?
Dex, yes.
1, 2. All right, they fail. And
They failed those deck saves.
yeah, right. Oh, hold on. There's something here that I need to double check on. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not important. It does not have anything going for that, and it's probably just going to fail just by the nature of its dexterity. Yep, it is an 8 dex. It's not very anything. So yeah. So that whole area lights up.
Oh, it doesn't have a very good dex, does it?
Well, everybody has
It
advantage
doesn't.
on their
It has
attacks
a minus
now.
1. So yeah. So they have fairy fire. Fairy fire. Fairy fire. And fairy fire. What's the aura on the light they put out? Is it just as a torch? Or does it specifically say how much they emit?
Let me check.
It should say in the spell.
20 confused. Any creature in the area of the spell is outlined in light.
10 foot.
10 foot, yeah.
Okay. Just because you guys have a bit of trouble seeing anyways. I just want
It
them,
got bright.
yeah, I just want them putting out their light too for you. 10 foot. Boop, boop. Not that it truly matters. Although I can't put it on the radius, sadly. But this will still help. Alright, cool. So they're what color is the fire?
It is teal, like my hair flashes teal.
Nice. Okay. So
My hair also billows up even though there's no wind.
cultist turn. Or were you done? I didn't want to assume you were done. You moved and cast it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So cultist. Gonna stab you. He gets in. He gets his 2 swings, and he's got advantage. So he's going for Stanwick. Stabby stab. And roll d20 plus 4. Why am I rolling that? Roll 1d4 plus 2. Oh, okay. Just getting a delay there. So Stanwick takes 3 from the first one. Roll 1d plus 2. Yeah, he takes 6 damage. So the guy gets 2 little quick slashes on him, and he's like, "Ah, do you know how expensive this was?" He's not happy about getting slashed.
How you holding up, Stanwick?
Fine. Just they cut my petticoat.
That sucks.
Actually, did they hit him? Yeah, they both hit him. Okay. Sky,
Sky!
you've missed all the action.
Sky, give him a dragon shout.
What the hell did you do to me? I feel like I have the worst heartburn ever. I
He
used my
is
reaction
Haflakeen.
to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Haflakeen.
Duh.
Mamacita Dining.
One more. And do it from there. Yeah, I can probably do it from there. Actually,
You like chop that guy going past and then dragon breath the other ones? Is dragon breath a bonus action?
It's
No,
an
the
action.
The spell is a bonus action. The attack is a normal action.
Okay. That stings.
But 15-foot cone, I can get him and him. As Sky is just like, why does it burn so much? And then he just screams and hits these two with fire breath.
Scalding water.
Scalding water.
But do you say anything before you do it?
No. I'm sorry, I'm not going to boost for you. I assume it's still Rob's DC because it's his spell.
Yeah.
So DC 12. And it's 8 damage. God damn it.
I was hoping.
Why did the cultist roll twice?
You hit 2 of them.
I hit
Oh,
the
that's the
cultist
gibbering
and the
mouther.
Gibbering mouther.
Right, that guy's not out of range. Okay. You didn't want to hit Stanwick?
Yeah, I thought about it.
It was tempting.
It was
All
tempting.
So,
No.
double 18s. Wow, seriously?
Wow.
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 Even
Well,
with a
they
negative
take
1,
force.
it rolled a 19.
He got a 1 too, though.
20.
Wait.
No,
No,
they
I think...
did get awful rolls, but they got them on the...
Oh.
Do they have disadvantage because of the fairy fire, or is it just advantage?
It's just advantage
Just
on
attacks.
attacks.
Damn.
Yeah,
that
they
sucks.
don't think they're on fire. So half damage for that?
Yeah, so 4 to both.
It's fires, it scalds.
And then-
Hold on, he might be dead. 22. Eep. Dead. What did I do? I just messed up his... No, he's still... No, he is not okay. He was at 19. 19 plus 4. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so he burns up because he got the hard slash from Stanwick, and then you cut him down, or you burned him down, and he falls over on fire.
Okay. Seeing some type of distortion in the middle of the room, Sky uses the rest of his reaction movement and then uses his movement to space himself away from Lee. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
Okay.
Tola!
Tola!
Turtle.
He's dead, so he's gone.
Uh,
Turtle.
The sad part is I can't really get up to this guy. I don't know if he can swing at me around the corner.
yeah. Why don't you find out, buddy?
I mean, I'm going to, because I don't want to cast a spell in melee. I'm over here.
Turn down. I don't want you that loud. There you
So go ahead, stabby stab.
Yeah, you're gonna get a stabby stab from doing that, because Sky got his attack on the corner, so I'm gonna do it too. Stabby stab!
Miss.
10. Cool.
And Tola lines up a firebolt at him.
Just
Telling
fi-
Brayden, I know you're short, but duck anyways.
Just fireball the whole room. 12 does not hit. He has 13.
23, fairy fire.
Fairy fire! Yep, 23 hits.
Boop.
8,
8 fire.
but he is not dead. He is barely hanging on. You burned a big old hole in his chest, but he's still going.
I just didn't want to, dragon breath Brayden.
I mean, you should have. He can take it. He's got the dex to dodge.
And 32 HP, I could have handled it.
He's got the dex to go first in every encounter, and you know what happens? He goes
Raiden,
last.
you're up. Speak of the devil.
Arrow to the face.
You hit, he's dead. You don't even need to roll it. He had 1 HP left. Alright.
It's just a flesh wound. Funk! Thud.
But you still
Zelina's
have,
getting away.
you still have movement, though.
He does still have move.
Mm-hmm.
Quick sprint to the room.
See, that's 10, 20. Well, I can go 25 feet, and that's about as far as I go because I'm a smelly halfling.
Yep.
Smelly
Halfling feet are tiny.
I'll stop right here next to
Okay.
my boy, and that'll be where my turn ends.
Glurble, sklibble, sklarble, blah blah. That guy's not actually there. He's dead. Boop. Sklurble, sklibble, squabble. It would take the most direct path, so it's actually going to be like right there. Yeah, as it gets close to you guys, you and Stanwyck start hearing it's babbling incoherently. It's whispering all of your darkest fears, your most intimate secrets, all the mean, nasty things you might have thought in your life, things that you feel people might say about you, all of your anxieties, your worries. It's talking about nonsense. It's talking about, how great bread is and how it doesn't like bacon. It's just incoherent, maddening babble. And also you're noticing that not only that, but the ground around it, especially as it was moving, reality seems to be distorting around it, and your boots are kind of sinking into the stone now, and it feels more like you're in ankle deep mud more than solid stonework. And so, just for the sake of this, you'll have to do a strength saving throw in order to not have your speed reduced to 0 while within that aura there. And there's also another bad effect that'll happen. But I'll get to that. But just so you know that at least that first one. But it's going for Stanwyck. And it's going to do finding impact within. Oh no, it's going to do this one, and it's going to hit both of you. So it spits out a big old glob of just pustulant ooze, and it splashes off of both of you, and you're able to dodge out of the way. Stanwyck is not so lucky, and so as that connects with you guys, there's gonna be, oh boy, here I go rolling again. Oh.
Man,
15.
his new clothes.
Yep, Tula, you're thankfully out of it because it's
Woo!
Oh, no, there's no damage. He's just blinded.
Oh, my eye!
The other one's the nasty damage. Okay, so he's blinded. He's got that effect, and he's just like, my eyes! Yeah. He doesn't get a second attack. Oh, nope. Makes one bite, and if it can... Ooh, it gets both. So, seeing as Stanwyck is blinded, it's going to bite down on him, too. Oh, by the way, if he dies, you guys fail. Bite! Wow. Okay.
You say that and then immediately roll a 20.
Uh-huh.
Damn it, Rin.
I got potions, he'll be fine.
Rin Mamu, I'd like to bargain.
Oop, that didn't roll. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for this crit damage? Om nom nom nom.
Lee.
I really hope that didn't just knock him up. That's gonna knock
Stanny
him
boy. No, actually it doesn't. He had. So I have to account for that. Oh, gibbering mouthers are bad news.
I do believe in 5e I used one of these to one-shot somebody. I think it was Morph.
It was Morph or Max.
I don't remember.
Oh no, it was Max. It was Max.
Yeah, Max got killed by one of these. He is very hurt, but he is not dead.
Max got killed by Kitty. Or are we thinking?
He got killed by Kitty Whippins. Okay, so gibbering mouther is like, and one of the mouths bites into him, and he's just like, ah. Target must succeed on a saving throw or be knocked prone. Sweet, so more stuff for him to do. Stanwick,
Well,
where'd
it's
your
a
sheet
DC
go?
10 strength, so
Yeah, it's not a very strong creature either, I say as it chews off his leg.
you're saying as it chews off his leg? Yes.
Alright, he's good.
No, I don't care how many potions you had, Corey. If that thing had done his hit points, knocked him to 0, it would be absorbed by the
Absorbed
Mouther.
into the Mouther.
Yep.
Well, he's dead.
And no potions would save that.
And kapow! Wow, she missed. So, Braden, a bullet whizzes by your head and hits the wall.
Advantage.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, Lee.
Braden's like, why?
Kapow! It goes through the thing and then hits the wall by your head.
Why?
6. Alright, so, +4, so... Braden, you see the exit wound. It starts to, like, decay and melt away as it got hit by this blast from her barrel. And she waves, and she's like, I got him! Cultist leader is gone, and he's like, oh dear, I don't want to be here. He needs to make his save to try and not be stuck. He's stuck, so he resigns to attacking, but he crits!
Holy
Fuck this thing.
Oh, 2d6 plus 3.
Rin, your NPCs hate each other.
Wait, 2d10, because he's two-handing it. 10. Not going to die here. He swings, so he dishes back 10 damage to it, because he doesn't want to die here. Not to this thing. Not right now. Alright. And he's unable to move. Oh, also, at the start of the turn, babbles incoherently while it can see any creature that isn't incapacitated. The creature that starts its turn within 20 feet of the Mouther and can hear gibbering must succeed DC 10 Wisdom saving throw. So...
Or
18. Oh, I'm not going to tell you what it is unless he
Oh,
failed. So yeah, he's just like, get out of my head, and he swings. Yep. So there's that. Lee.
All right. Seeing as how this is a much bigger problem than I anticipated,
Haha.
I am going to spend my last inspiration to do another mantle of inspiration. So this time it's going to Baldwin. It's going to Braden and Tula, since he didn't get one. So they can all use their reaction to move without provoking. I hope that gets him out of that.
He has 0 movement.
Shit.
Because he failed that. He has 0 movement. He's
But now he has 5 temp hit points.
he does have 5 temp hit points, which is helpful.
And I'd like to get closer to heal him, but
Go for it.
my strength is not great. That
Do we
could
have to
be
make
really
strength
bad.
saves while going through the area, or just if
It
we
is
start?
just when you start.
Okay. Reaction move over there.
Okay.
Oh wait, so it is
Just when
it's
if you
when you start.
Uh-huh.
So
Mm-hmm.
in that case, I'm going to use. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And here, and then I'm going to do cure wounds, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to back out before I stay in there.
Nice. Yeah, that reaction movement definitely wasn't accounted for in this plan.
So he heals 5 more hit points.
Heals 5.
Then 1, 2, 3, back up.
Heals 5. Okay.
And again, my hair just goes all straight teal for a moment.
I take it the mantle thing only gives me 1 reaction move, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's what I
Alright,
thought.
so
You
Sky,
only
you're
get
up.
1 reaction.
Yeah, you only have 1 anyways.
No, I mean,
So that's
I
my.
can't.
You can't
That
reaction
means you can't
reaction.
reuse it.
I can't reuse it over the course of many turns. is
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So
Baldwin's like, I don't want to be here. You hear from Sky? I want to be there.
Okay.
As he flies in, probably a terrible idea, flies into his last rage, because fuck this thing,
Okay.
and swing at 11,
Hit.
and swing 22.
Hit. I mean, if the 11 hit, the 22 does.
5, 7, 13.
Okay.
is that with rage damage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, he's got it separate rage charts or tables.
It
Okay.
would have been higher than 11 with flanking.
Anything else?
I have fun.
He has advantage anyway.
Flanking is just advantage.
You all get advantage.
Good. Yeah, and he already has advantage anyways, but.
I'm done.
Okie dokie. Tula, you just saw Sky run into the goop.